We just got to Monticello, Utah. Rolled up to get some gas and I ran into Seth and his girlfriend Chloe.
Hi,
Thanks for saying hi, guys. Nice to meet you.
Love the channel, man.
Nice
Thank
to
you.
meet you.
Snowing like crazy out. Look at these flakes. They're like the size of quarters. Oh, got my phone right there. Look at all the snowflakes. You're getting covered. Get them, Andy. Get them. Snowing like crazy out here. We're all hunkered in the garage working. Right now, Don's building the new roof rack front support bars. Meanwhile, I'm working at straightening out the CJ dash. It's pretty bent up, so I'm giving her a good smacking her around. Not too bad though, pretty straight now. I think it's gonna work out great. Gotta put in the work. Instead of getting a really nice dash, I gotta put in some labor to get it nice and straight. But then when I throw it in, it's gonna feel really good. There she goes. What ended up happening, Don, that made us leave so late?
I don't know. After 10 days, I'm not sure.
10 days of 10 hours.
I blacked out.
Blacked out? I don't remember what happened.
I think there was painting, we were painting something.
This will be my first year attending the Easter Jeep Safari. Today's Friday, the last weekend, and we still have about another, how many hours? 4 hours to go till we get out there. We ended up leaving pretty late yesterday, and so we had to make a short stop, a little behind schedule. Completely by accident that we found this place. Hidden gem, really. Our campsite overlooks the Badlands. And then off in the distance, you can see the Rocky Mountains. Having some banana pancakes. Not quite cooked through yet, but you know what? No complaints here. This build was pretty spur of the moment. I knew it was the right timing. Let me explain. When I initially got Jade, the plan was to put on CJ7 body parts onto her. Flash forward 5.5 years, and that transformation still wasn't complete. She's always changed and adapted to kind of where I was at in this journey. And previously, you know, before I started vlogging all this. When we came to New Mexico and I met Don, something clicked. We connected. He is super into doing projects. He just kind of had this motivation that I sensed like, okay, this is the time. So I took this opportunity and we put in, like we said earlier, at least 10 days of just all day, basically getting everything together, ready for the Easter Jeep Safari this year, and also finishing this transformation. Next month, Jade's paint job will be 4 years old. And it's actually held up pretty well, but in certain areas, it has not. Look at that rust coming through there. Tons of Bondo in here, and it actually trapped all the moisture underneath it, which caused the rust. So I'm gonna get rid of as much Bondo as I can. I'm gonna be scraping all this away, grinding down the rust, putting Pour 15 on there, and kind of starting over, getting that nice and even. So the timing was perfect. I've been thoroughly enjoying wrenching on her and getting my hands dirty and just zoning out and having these small little goals, these little projects on her. I think I had a lot of built up energy, so being able to apply that in a positive way into something productive, finishing this transformation, it's like therapy for your mind, wrenching on your vehicle. I know I've been talking a lot. I just really need to give you guys the backstory behind this because it does mean a lot to me. This setup is, you know, 5.5 years in the making. Let's put a coat on every day. And over time, it'll just get so thick, it'll be indestructible.
OD every day.
All day. OD every day, all day. With Don's expertise, we modified these front support bars so that the windshield could come down. Throw this carabiner on there with the strap, secures the windshield, and now we can drive her like the original Jeeps. Man, this is gonna be fun.
Let's do this.
Let's do it. I need to get some goggles, but this is awesome.
Totally different experience,
Right? This is the way to do it, man. I wanted to have a setup that I could just take the windshield down super fast. We had to modify the roof rack. So worth it. This is awesome. This is the way to do it. A completely different experience for sure. Oh, we got a truck coming. The mirror that we got on here is so nice. So much bigger than the little YJ mirror on the hard doors. Dude, this is awesome, man. That was so much fun! Easter Jeep Safari Saturday, the last weekend. That guy right there, that's Travis with Jeep Freaks. We're hanging out with these guys. They know this place like the back of their hand. Look at the back of that hand, man. You know this place well.
I've never seen that. What is that? We're gonna go out to Cane Creek and screw around out there.
Crane Creek?
Cane Creek.
So we're going to Crane Creek. We're gonna go and do some off-roading. He's gonna show us around.
We're gonna go screw around out there and then maybe go out and do some more trails tomorrow.
We're rocking the windows down all weekend. The capabilities, man. Jade's windshield's down. We are ready to hit the trail. You guys ready? Okay. That was awesome! Are you a soaked puppy? Yeah, you are. That shot was brought to you by Spencer. Thank you, Spencer, for that action shot. It's gorgeous out today. We're gonna dry off real quick. This is the best part right here. I got a puddle on the windshield. Travis was telling me something like you cross this creek here about like 60 times throughout the trail. The only trail I ever did here in Moab was Hell's Revenge. That was a little over a year ago. This is all brand new to me, so I can't get enough of these trails. Wanna go back in the water? Run, be free. Check this out. Travis has been a pretty good tour guide.
Pretty good.
Okay, above
You're
par.
alive, right?
On our way back from Easter Jeep Safari, guess where we are? The Continental Divide. Continental Divide.
If you piss on the left side, it goes to the Atlantic Ocean. If you piss on the right side, it goes to the Pacific.
There you go.
Should I do it?
Continental Divide. Rainfall divides at this point. To the west, it drains into the Pacific Ocean. To the east, into the Atlantic. Pretty cool. And there's a trail, right, Don?
Yeah, so the Continental Divide Trail is like the Appalachian Trail or the Pacific Crest, but very few people have done the Continental Divide Trail comparatively.
And the trail goes right through here into Colorado. So, cool little stop along the way. We're going 65 right now. It's pretty windy, pretty dang windy as you can tell. But this is day 5, I believe, driving completely topless. And I think my ears are starting to get used to it. We were saying though, we thought it'd be pretty cool if we had those headsets where we could talk to each other. That would be pretty awesome. So maybe in the future, we'll have to see. Before I end this video, I would like to thank 4 people who have decided to support this journey. Ethan Counter, Taylor Hayden, Eliza, and Mooga Booga. Mooga Booga. Ethan, Taylor, Eliza, and Mooga Booga, thank you guys so much for becoming Patreon pledges and supporting this journey, making this all possible. I really appreciate it, and I hope that you all enjoyed the transformation of Jade and accomplishing the upkeep, maintenance, and also finishing up projects on Jade. It requires time and effort and a little bit of sacrifice away from the adventure aspect of this 50-state road trip. But getting to know Jade and also accomplishing these goals, it all is part of this journey. And let me tell you, I'm a little stir crazy. I got Jade parked out back, camping out here in the back of Don's property. Once we get back on the road, we're gonna have such a solid setup. We're gonna be able to stay off grid a lot longer and basically be able to do the things that I've been wanting to do for the last 2 years. Just takes time. We're almost there. And I cannot wait. Pancakes.
Ash cakes.
Ash cakes.
Yeah, pretty much.
You're blowing ash all over the cakes,
I'm gonna
man.
have to burn my poker stick.
Poker stick. Poker stick.